What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another trophy talk for you. This is going to be for the week of March 8th, 2020, and I'm not going to have too much to talk about when in regards to trophies, but I am going to give kind of a somewhat big channel update. So if you're interested in that, that'll be later in the video. I'll let you know when I kind of go off tangent and go into all that, but I don't anticipate the actual trophy talk or talking of trophies to take too long this week because I wasn't really up to too much, but I did get something good done, really good done. So anyway, let's get right into it. Starting off, wow, I already needed a sip of some drink already. We're not even a minute in. Starting off, we have Far Cry 2. So this is really what I had been playing over the past 2 weeks. Obviously made great progress, and great progress being I got done the multiplayer altogether. It really didn't take me as long as I anticipated on taking. From what I heard from people and just horror stories of doing this multiplayer and, you know, glitches and leaderboards and servers and all this other stuff, I just heard so many nightmares about the game. And honestly, it really didn't even take me as long as I was initially expecting, or really just expecting at all. So the only thing that I had to do last week to finish this up was to do the Trophy Soldier of Misfortune, which is to unlock all field manuals for all weapons. Completely got through that, got it done. I think last week when I did the update, I was probably about halfway through, or a little bit under halfway through getting through all of those manuals. So I ended up finishing that up last week on, I think it was Sunday or something. I really didn't play too much last week. It was actually on Monday. Wow. I guess technically Sunday. It was like Monday morning for me. But, yeah, I mean, that was really what I was playing all last week. I didn't play too much else, and I really didn't play too much at all. But all in all, at the end of Far Cry 2, I think I had about 42 hours into the multiplayer, that being all the manuals, all the revives, everything. That's how much I put into the whole game when it comes to online. So really not as bad as I was initially expecting it to be. I also did spend a little bit of time last week finishing up the multiplayer trophy guide for that. NCS Fan and I kind of tidied that up, so hopefully I'll be having that out within the next few weeks. But that's something that I'm going to talk about later in the video, again with the channel updates and everything, or channel update I should say. It's kind of a big one, so if you're looking forward to that, keep an eye out. Then up next I have Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia. This somewhat came out of nowhere, but not really. You guys probably already know that my goal is to get done literally every single Assassin's Creed possible. All the stacks, all the everything. I want everything in this this list right here platinumed in 100%, and I've got a good chunk of it done already. What I haven't done is all the PS4 stuff. So the Ezio collection on the PS4, Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on the PS4, Liberation on the PS4, Black Flag on the PS3, and then Rogue on the PS4. So I think I'm missing about 6 games. Plus, on top of that, I've my plan is to get done the Chronicles, the single games, and then do the platinums soon after. But Russia is the last like Chronicle game that I need before I'm done, you know, the 3 of them. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to say that this didn't come out of nowhere, because I do have somewhat of a process that or method of madness that I'm trying to follow when it comes to this franchise. So the goal is going to be to get done Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia, 100% that. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the multiplayer grinding in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, just so I can be done all the multiplayer in all the Assassin's Creed games. So we'll do the max level, we'll do all the random trophies, the DLC, all that, and then I'll probably end up doing that DLC Freedom Cry, just so I can get it done for yeah, the 4th time. I've done it 4 times after that. Well, I don't know why, but yeah, I want to get done that. And then after I get done that multiplayer and I finish that up completely, what I'm probably going to do is then go back to the Chronicle games, and I'm going to play the Chronicle games on the Vita. I'll probably get that platinumed. And then from there, I'm probably going to start to work through the series. So I'll do 2 Brotherhood Revelations, 3 Liberation, 4, and then Rogue. And then after I do Rogue, I'll probably hop back and do the Chronicles pack again, because you have to do the Chronicles 3 times. And yeah, it's just the Chronicles, man. I don't know why. They're just such a pain in the ass. But that's kind of like the method to my madness when it comes to this franchise. But yeah, like I said, I want to get the whole franchise, every single game done. I think it would just be kind of impressive. And, you know, I'm sure you guys all know, but Assassin's Creed is one of my favorite, if not my favorite franchise. It's really what got me into trophy hunting. I mean, I shouldn't say it really is. It is what got me into trophy hunting. It got me into that. I mean, obviously, when I played games back when I was younger, I was always into getting all the collectibles and unlocking everything. And if there was some sort of in-game challenges, doing those challenges. And that's what, kick-started the trophy hunting. But what really got me into it and got me loving getting a trophy and hearing that sound and completing everything, getting the platinum for the first time was Assassin's Creed 2. I mean, it is my first platinum. So it is what got me into trophy hunting. So, and I'm not just saying that I love the game for that reason. It does have some nostalgic references for me when it comes to trophy hunting, but also from like a gameplay perspective, you can't deny that Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood and Revelations, and even 3 and 4 and well, I should say 2, 3 and 2 Brotherhood and Revelations all had really good stories from back in time and modern day. Even 3 had a decent modern day story over the back in time. And I know that they kind of have not really followed having too good of a story recently or too much clarity with their story. They're just kind of making games to make games, which is kind of annoying me. Because I want it to go back to the old days, but I think at this point it's kind of a lost cause, and I don't know if it'll ever go back to the old days. I mean, it would be nice to, but I don't think it ever will, and it's going to be what it's going to be, and we're going to get the games we're going to get, but there's always going to be a place in my heart for Assassin's Creed, whether it comes to gaming or whether it comes to trophy hunting. It's really what got me into trophy hunting. And honestly, it's one of the first games that I can ever remember in my life where I watched like a trailer for Assassin's Creed 2. I watched gameplay for Assassin's Creed 2, and I just thought that the game looked like hot garbage. But then when I actually played it myself, it just got me so into the world and the game, and I flipped the switch pretty quickly there and decided to hop on the game and support it. So I can't say any more than that. So that's really all I've been playing this week. So what do I plan on playing in the upcoming week? So I'm going to try to blast through Assassin's Creed Chronicles as fast as possible. My next multiplayer game that I'm going to do is going to be Grid Auto Sport. I'm going to be doing that next. Big multiplayer is going to be Grid Auto Sport. Either after that or during that, kind of depends how long that takes. I'm going to be, again, hopping into Assassin's Creed 4 on the PS3, doing that multiplayer. A few other things that I want to try to get done are Air Conflicts Vietnam. Still waiting on Simon, I believe, to get his copy of the game. Whenever he gets that in, we can hop through Air Conflicts Vietnam, get that done. There was like some things that I wanted to finish up, like Little Big Planet. I'd love to finish up the DLC and all the trophies in that. I don't know when that'll happen, but I'd like to. Obviously, I'd like to finish Backbreaker. There's just a few things here and there that I really would like to finish. And it kind of just depends when people are available to do them. So like, for instance, Backbreaker, Resident Evil 5 is another game that I'd like to kind of hop back on, but it just depends when everyone's available. Another game that I'm going to be working towards is going to be Resident Evil 6. I've been talking about that with Cats kind of getting on there because there's a DLC here that requires just 2 people, the first DLC. So I'm going to be trying to get through that and get that done as fast as possible. Then I'd like to finish up, the Siege expansion, but who knows when that's going to happen. And then the other thing, one other thing, which again, I'm just listing stuff right now. Who knows if it's going to get done, but another thing that I would really like to work on possibly this weekend is I really would like to finish this Strange Brigade extreme difficulty. I've been talking about it for like over a month, and it's just been like getting to me. Like I just want to finish it, man. I just want to finish it. So that's that when it comes to what I plan on playing. Again, like some stuff might come up. Some random stuff that I really didn't plan on doing, kind of like how Chronicles Russia came up. I mean, I knew I wanted to do it, but I wasn't really saying it like out loud to everyone, like, hey, this is a game I want to do. So, again, not going to be too much. Like I said, the past few weeks with the whole Activision bullshit, I want to focus on trying to get done as many PS3 games as possible when it comes to multiplayer. So I'm going to keep cranking through and getting some games done. And you might see some pretty, quote unquote, impressive multiplayers getting done in the upcoming weeks, months, whatever, years. But just know that I'm trying my best to get them done. So that's all that's going to come down to the trophy talk, talking about what I've been playing and what I plan on playing. Now I want to do a little bit of a channel update, and this is something that I've been kind of debating on for a long time. I've been fighting myself on whether I wanted to follow through with this or not follow through with this. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, which if you don't, you should down below. There's a link down in the description. But over on Twitter, I kind of went through this. I'm not even going to call it a revelation because it isn't a revelation. It's been something that I've kind of been letting the thought marinate in my brain for the past few months. And yeah, I've just came to a conclusion on what I want to do. And you're probably wondering, what is it, Snickel? You're so much suspense right now. So I want to possibly, it's going to be temporary for now, but I temporarily, possibly permanently am going to stop making trophy guides and collectible guides. And I'm not doing it for the fact of I don't enjoy to do it and I don't have like a drive to do it. I enjoy making trophy guides. I enjoy making collectible guides. It's not just making the guides. I enjoy as a person being able to help other people. Thus why I've made guides. Thus why I help people. And my videos really aren't for entertainment. They're more for guidance. They're more to help people. Thus why I picked the industry that I work in right now is more to provide services and help people every day. Now, you know, not saying that the money that I make isn't nice, but again, there's perks to everything. If I was getting paid less to do it, would I still do it? Probably. It's just, you know, the money on top of it is a nice perk. I'm not saying that's why I picked it or anything, but I'm just saying, like, it's nice. But yeah, I kind of just this thought came up because the big thing, and I'm not really sure where I want to start with this and where I want to go with this. I'm doing this all off the top of my head. I don't have anything written down in front of me, so I'm hoping I don't miss any, you know, points that I wanted to talk about or anything, because I've been thinking about it over the past few days, like really putting time and really putting some thought into if I wanted to make this decision or not. And I know it's really not a big decision. It's not the end of the world. It's not like this is something that my life depends on or my career depends on or really anything depends on. This is a hobby. And with that being said, that is the exact reason why I've made this decision. Because when it comes down to it, me making the guides and me making the collectible guides and everything, like I said, it's not that I didn't enjoy it. It's not that it's something that I found to be a burden, more or less. But what I felt like is that doing that made gaming feel more like, to me at least, it made me feel like it was more of a job and a chore rather than something that I could sit down and enjoy a game. Because when it came to making guides and when it came to making collectible guides, you know, you want to be able to set up the situation, or you want to be able to set up the video or whatever you're doing, whatever guide you're doing, you want to be able to set it up in a way that is clear for everyone. And you want to be able to make a guide for everything that you possibly can. So it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of thought. It takes a lot of effort just to sit there and think about how you want to structure things and how you want to play through the game and how you want to get the collectibles, and then spending the time after you get the collectibles to make a collectible guide. You know, it takes a lot of effort to do all that. And to me, it started to feel way more like a chore than it did to feel like a hobby to me. And I felt like it was really taking me out of gaming as a whole, because I was deciding what games I wanted to play from what guides I wanted to make. And I felt like it was taking me 5 times longer to get through a game than it would if I was to just sit there and play the game, rather than trying to figure out how I wanted to do this, or the way I wanted to do this, or where I wanted to do this. So I felt like it took a lot more time. And, you know, when I played through a game, I would purposely not get certain trophies because I wanted to make a guide for them. So again, it just, to me, it felt like it was going to be more of a chore. And I don't want gaming to feel like that to me. Now, am I saying that I'm going to stop this forever? No, I'm not saying it's like a permanent decision, like I'm never going to go back to making guides. I might, who knows? I might not make guides anymore, like trophy guides, but I do want to let everyone know that I'm going to continue to make, and hopefully make more of, since I will theoretically have more time because I won't be worrying about making guides, is I want to make more actual content on the channel. I want to make more how to platinums. I'm going to continue to make multiplayer trophy guides because I see multiplayer trophy guides as a mini how to platinum. I'm just walking you through how to get all the multiplayer trophies in a game, not just one specific trophy. So it's more of a video that I can structure on my own time, and I can kind of go through it at my own pace. And it's still going to be an informative video that's going to help people at the end of the day, but it's just not me sitting there and making a guide. So I just want to let everyone know, it's probably not going to be the end of the world, because whatever, guides are guides. And I'm sure a lot of you guys came here because of guides and because of collectible guides and because of this and because of that. And my channel wouldn't be here without guides. I'm not going to not own that at all. That was one of my hardest decisions when it came down to it, is that I knew from the number standpoint, from the analytical standpoint, that I have my subscribers and I have you guys watching these videos, probably because of guides. I mean, I'm sure that some people are here because of my how to platinum videos or this video or streaming, or, you know, there's probably obviously other reasons why people are here. There's some anomalies to why people are here, but I would say for the most part, a lot of people are probably here from guides. And then you just caught another video like this that was actual content, and then you just continue to watch that. So I'm not going to sit there and completely write off that I've never written guides, and I'm not going to hide. I'm not going to like put the guides on private. Like, everything's going to stay out there. I'm not getting rid of anything or doing any of that. But that was one of the biggest, you know, one of my biggest parts of coming down to making the decision was, hey, you know, like, I know I'm here mainly because of guides, and I don't want to kind of throw that away. But in a way, I'm hoping it'll act as somewhat of a stepping stone, as, you know, kind of getting my foot in the door, and then making other content like how to platinums and these videos and multiplayer trophy guides, and possibly other videos in the future, maybe, you know, like trophy subject videos or something like that in the future. Maybe, you know, getting that little bit of a stepping stone will kind of help to make those videos and help those videos out. And then hopefully I'll actually can more or less brand myself as more of a, you know, trophy content channel instead of like a trophy guide channel, if that makes sense. So again, I don't want anyone to get I'm sure no one's going to get butthurt. You know, I don't want anyone to get angry like, hi, Snickel, I subscribe for your collectible guides. You're not making collectible guides anymore? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to for now, and that's just what it's going to be. And like I said, the main purpose is because I just felt like, again, gaming to me was feeling more of a chore, where I had to really organize how I was going to do stuff, and I wasn't able to get done everything that I wanted to get through, and I felt like I wasn't finishing games, and that I really had to like do stuff a certain way, and it just wasn't becoming enjoyable to me. And the main reason I made guides back in the day, because if you look back and you look around that time that I was making guides, I always made guides, or I made guides when I really wasn't doing other content, if that makes sense. I was still doing platinum trophy videos. I've done those, you know, ever since I started the channel. But when I was making guides, I wasn't making how to platinums. I wasn't making multiplayer trophy guides. I wasn't making trophy talks. You know, the purpose of me making the guides was kind of just like shovelware videos to get out to kind of say like, hey, here's some guides for the games. And the whole reason I made guides, and even on older games, was I kind of wanted to get people into the game if they weren't, or if they was in their backlog or something. If they saw that I was uploading guides, it would kind of kickstart them to play that game in their backlog if they saw that I was making guides for it. So that's why, again, it was kind of a hard decision for me, because I just felt like people were here for that, and that might have been why people have subscribed, was for those guides. So I'm hoping still playing older games, making the platinum, you know, videos, and possibly how to platinums and stuff like that would be hopefully a kickstart to kind of get people to play older games if I'm playing them. But I just want you to know that like nothing on the channel is changing other than there not being trophy guides and collectible guides. So there's still going to be platinum trophy videos. There'll still be 100% videos. There'll still be these videos. There'll still be how to platinums. There'll still be multiplayer trophy guides, even though I haven't made those in a while. There's still going to be all those videos, and hopefully with the time that I won't have to use with trying to organize guides and everything, I can hopefully try to get more, you know, videos like how to platinums and multiplayer trophy guides and stuff out to kind of help people. With that being said, shameless plug, if you do have any, I guess not really a plug, but if you do have any suggestions for any how to platinums, do let me know. The next one that I'm going to make, which I've already written the script for, it's been done for a few months now, I just haven't had the time to really get through it, is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So I'm going to be doing that one pretty soon. If you have any other games that you want to see how to platinum, do let me know. I just want to let you know I only will do the games, I will only do the video on games that I've platinumed. I will not do a how to platinum on a game that I haven't platinumed yet. So if you go ahead and you suggest something like Far Cry 2, you're not going to get it until I platinum Far Cry 2. But you would get a multiplayer trophy guide before because, yeah, I'm going to do those on games that I've done the multiplayer for. And those will be done in the order that probably that I earned the multiplayer trophies, unless requested otherwise. So I just wanted to put that out there as a channel update. Again, this isn't going to be like a super long video because I haven't done too much, but I figured I'd kind of drop that little bit of a bomb of, you know, possible changes that will be happening on the channel. Again, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world because when it came to guides, I know that some people watch them and I know some people like them, and I'm sure people found them helpful. And like I said, I know probably a majority of you guys have come from those guides, and you've just trickled into these videos somehow, or you saw them on the feed or something, so you're just like, hey, I'm gonna watch that. Oh, it's Snickel. Yeah, I subscribe to him for guides. You know, that's probably what happened with some of you, and I'm sure you're not gonna be super angry that they're gonna go away. And like I said, this is a temporary thing. It could be permanent. It just depends what the situations are, because like I said, it's not that I don't enjoy making the videos. It's not that I don't enjoy helping people, but when it came down to it, there's only so much time that I have in a day, and when I come home from work, an actual job that I need for my well-being, for money to live, I don't want to come home and then have to spend, or, you know, I don't have to, but I don't want to come home and then spend the night kind of treating gaming like a job as well, and just feeling like I'm never really getting downtime ever, because I'm working a job, and when I'm coming home, I'm worrying about making videos for this, you know, and that feels like a job at times. So that's kind of going to be my last words. Like I said, I didn't have anything written down here. This is all off the dome. Another thing, if you're still listening, another thing, I guess this is definitely a shameless plug. I'm going to be, since I'm not going to be making guides, I will hopefully be streaming more, because that was another reason why I didn't stream too much, is because I didn't like to stream when I was making guides, just because that's a lot of, I don't have ADHD or anything, but that's a lot of shit going on. Like I'm, you know, streaming on this PC and trying to record on this one, and I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that. So there's a lot of stuff going on. That's why I didn't really ever stream when I was making, you know, collectible guides or trophy guides or anything. It's just, it was way too much. So if I'm not going to be making collectible guides and trophy guides, and I'm kind of just going to be gaming to game, then you guys might see some more streams. So if you want to follow me, there's a link down in the description below. I do stream over on Twitch. So that's just a little shameless plug if you're interested. So again, quick update on what I've been playing, quick update on what I plan on playing, little channel update to let you guys know what's been going on, and all that's that. If you have any questions or anything, you can leave them down in the comments below about what's going on, or you can follow me on Twitter and tweet me over there if you want to ask any questions or anything. I do usually answer everyone over there. I might not be right away just because it depends if I'm at work or something, but usually I'll answer everyone over there. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like down in the description below. You'll find links to all types of stuff that I've been, you know, mentioning before: Twitter, Twitch, all my platinum trophies that I've earned over the past few years. If you want to see how to platinum on any of those, be sure to go check them out, and let me know down in the comments below if you have any specific ones. Like I said, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this, and I hope to see you all around sometime soon.